Seen from a distance, it appears as if someone is standing in the sea. Looks like a battleship, but is actually a small. There is a city which is completely ruined today. Over 5,000 people lived on this small island at one time. More people lived, and it was not just in Japan, but also the world's most densely populated. It was called a city, and there were apartments here whose concrete has now rotted away. It appears that people's belongings are still there. It happens that maybe everything that happens here just left and ran away from here. There were schools, where sometimes the voices of children, hospitals, town hall, swimming was echoing. All the things here, including pools, shops, and cinema. It was a facility that any city should have. But today, this entire island and this entire city is deserted. Gives the appearance of a ghost town, but after all, why thousands of people living here? Not one of the people lives here today. What happened here that Japan 35 tourists were prevented from visiting this island for years. Stopped once again in ZT's videos. The Flattered Nazarene. This island, Hashimabad, present in South China Sea because the shape of the island is like a battleship. Because of this, it is also called Battleship Island. There are about 500 such in this part of the sea. There are islands which have no population, but Hashimabad, very big in boosting the economy of roleplay. And the most special thing about it was coal mining history of last 150 years. From the bottom of Sam Mandar, near this island, 1,65 lakh tons of coal was extracted. This much coal will be supplied to the whole of India today. Up to a month, and Pakistan up to 10 months, can produce and provide electricity in 1800. People living in Hashimabad on land. At first, they found scattered coal. Didn't know its specialty, but then a man named accidentally the heating property was discovered that day. Since then, the people of Takashima Island have acquired the land, but start harvesting the scattered coal used to keep their homes warm. Within no time, in 1850, Nagasaki International Shipping Port was built. This is a stop between America and China. Was a power port where international cargo Western countries had to stop sailing ships. That means Great Britain and USA are selling. Their ships were being replaced with steam engines who needed only one thing to run, and that was coal when those ships went to Nagasaki. When they stopped at the port, they were refueled. Required coal, and this Takashami, a short distance from Coal Nagasaki. When coal was scattered on the island, as the demand increased, now the people of Ireland started pulling it out of the ground to sell it. In no time, it will disappear from Shami's surface. When the coal ran out, they started headed towards the islands in which Hashimabad to meet the coal demands. Use of hands was insufficient. Hence, 19th Mitsubishi scored a century. Coal mining on proper. At Hashimabad, Mitsubishi decided to start houses were built and completed for the workers here. To protect the island from sea waves, a seawall was also built, which is why today it island. Resembling the shape of a ship, 1916, 3,000 workers lived here. In the year Ashima used to extract 150 tons of coal from the ground. Due to the small size of the island, living here there was very little space, so Mitu stayed here. Concrete residential. Used to be a complex building, but still, this is enough for the workers to live. After that, it was small. Annual production of coal at Hashimabad, it reached 410,000 tons that day. The total population of the island in 1959 was now. If we look at the total of the island was 5,200. The area itself is 11 acres. If we do simple math, if we do this, then 335 people lived here in 1 acre. Such a dense population has never been found in any other country in the world. You can guess that it was not found in the country. Let us consider that the population of China, the density today is 84 people per acre. From I had to sleep in Hashimabad. If it is done, then Hashimabad 5 degrees Celsius and humidity. Used to be in these harsh conditions at 95 workers work without any danger. Hashimabad was not empty. Many workers have even lost their lives. That during and before the World War forcefully, from Chinese and Korean prisoners, work was done on the mine, for which the whole world still criticizes Japan. This is why she does it after the World War, after the overthrow of the Japanese Empire. I went to make a good impression, Japan for workers on Hasama Island, gymnasiums, schools, and entertainment. These centers are here for all the Hashimabad. The agreement was signed and oil replaced coal. Started replacing because of this. Now demand for coal in international market also. The coal mines started decreasing. And gradually, Hashimabad has started closing down. And the other in the south, China Sea tsunami. And storms occur frequently. The Mitsubishi surrounded the island, a protection wall was built. But this wall often breaks due to storms. Due to which even on its repairing, all these difficulties involved extra expenses. Hashimabad is no longer profitable because of Me Too. Bashi had 2,000 workers in 1970, adjusted, and then finally 15th January. In 1974, the company officially established itself as Hashimabad. Thousands left without jobs and employment workers overnight. Complete list of human beings in the history of Hashimabad. One breed grew up here, but all of them had to leave the memories here today. Hashimabad. Many people say that they were given harsher punishment than it was said that Japan had forced labor camps here, wants to hide the real reality from the world. But Japan said that this rule, he attacked Ireland to stop piracy, has made Hashimabad was transformed into a guest town. It also became quite famous, especially in the ghost town among them. Kondraya Island for official tourists. Officials have opened here many times. Try to repair buildings, but because their reinforced concrete melts a lot. Rotten and caused by harsh weather conditions. It is rotten, and due to harsh weather conditions, it is not possible to do this work. Buildings have collapsed due to typhus, and other buildings about to collapse are only a small part of the island. It has been repaired and the camper is also here. There is permission to go to this guest town. Location also attracts filmmakers a lot. Does 2009's Life After People here? The TV series. James was shot in 2011. Quite a thriller from Bond's Skyfall movie. To the scenes too, Hashimabad, UNESCO World Heritage Site, had requested to be included in the list of, but South Korea, North Korea, and Chinese. The government strongly opposed this. It was said that it was for those who survived. Feelingless brought Fuli and made him work inside the mine. Eventually, a compromise was reached between them. It was discussed that Japan was forced here in 1940. Will accept labor and heritage site. Forced labor is also mentioned in the history of. It is expected that this will be done by Hashu Vines. You guys also like and share the video a lot. We'll appreciate your loving comments in the video.